And we are live. Welcome everyone to another hardcore Nuzlocke here on Pokemon Silver Randomized. Hardcore Nuzlocke, gotta point that out. And we are getting ready for the last badge and the grind up to red. That's today. If the grind doesn't take very long, we're gonna take on red. If the grind takes forever, we're not taking on red tonight. So, that's the situation at hand. And it's only peaceful right now because I chose for it to be peaceful right now. I've also got the Angels game on. This fucking site. Why did it have to be on Apple TV? I could just watch on the TV if it wasn't. Why did it have to be on Apple TV? Jared, welcome to the stream, man. How's your Friday, man? Also, fun fact, Garrett Crochet absolutely owns Aaron Judge, apparently. I found that out today, watching the Yankees-Red Sox game. Well, that was a quick inning. Jack got through that real quick. On Apple TV because it's the Angels and O's. Like, why is that the game they have on Apple TV? Like, that this year is not a game to put on Apple TV. Dodgers are who you want on Apple TV, but they're too good, so they have to be on national television. You know. Can we put, like, the Tigers on there or something? They're doing really well this year. I think I'm good to go. You can tell it's not. You know this. You know it is not happening. As much as you want it to happen, it will not. Oops, I didn't need to do that. You know damn well it's not happening. You did not confirm it. You know damn well the series I was talking about was fucking Madden. Madden and college football. You know damn well I was not talking about no Hooney Pop. Dash, welcome to the stream, man. You're such a damn nuisance, but that's your job. Alright. Dash, how's your Friday been, man? We are all leveled up for Blue's team. I got everybody grinded up, literally just finished all the grinding right before I went live, so we are ready for one Blue Oak. I saw your comment, and it'll work perfectly fine given I'm not going to do any character stuff this year for commentary, so I'll play right on with it that he's Captain Falcon's son. Normally I'd try and keep it somewhat realistic, but I'm not doing any, you know, Jonathan West style commentary this time around, so, you know. He will be in the opener, though. He will be in the intro. I will bring Jonathan West back for the intro. That's it, though. Why the fuck stream elements so late? Why stream elements so damn late? Like that, I know I started about a minute and a half late, but like, that's late for stream elements to be late. Man, or stream elements to be late. That's crazy. Hi, here's our team and their greatness. You can do the Smash Rogers, Stir and Tekken. You can do whatever you want. If you want to come up with a story for it, you can. Just follow your own comment. Just keep replying to your own comment on that. It'll just make things easier for me. But we've got Ripley, who was the only one to not have to worry about the experience share. And oh my god, it made experience so much more. There were Blissies I was grinding on. Those things gave 600 some with the experience share. 1,200 some experience is what Ripley was getting off of those fucking Blissies. I was like, holy shit. We've got Sylvestra. She's been here from the get-go. We've got Patrick, or however it's pronounced. He's here just to take care of, I believe, one Alakazam. Yep, that's about it. That's all he's here for. But the combo of that King's Rock, and if he had Bite, oh, he'd be the deadliest weapon on the team, maybe. I mean, Little Mac, he would be coming in probably 17, 18, so, you know, would make sense. If he was a freshman. Gotta keep that in mind. Luis, ready to go. Scarlet, ready to kill things. And Big Man Blastoise. Big Poppy's here. Wait, the ring match between Cargill, Jax, Yim, and Nevin. I mean, you don't know. Could be a shock. They could shock us. Angels, can you stop fucking up when you get two guys on base? We don't often get two guys on base like this. Although, I don't know if I can blame Lamont Wade much. He just got here. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, I know what he leads with, so let me get that ready. I need to also double check that everybody has their items. Amulet Coin, Focus Band, King's Rock, Charcoal, and Pinkbow. Yep. Poppy's the only one that doesn't get a weapon, because we don't have a bat for him. We'll follow up the Punch Out. Dear Lord. I forgot he's got like Lego bricks in here. I will say this. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that blue was a massive Lego mark. Never would have thought about that. Never would have thought he was a huge Lego guy. I forgot he has all the Lego bricks. One more double check. Yep. Alright, this one we're taking seriously because, I mean, it's the last gym battle. After this, there's one fight left. So we are gonna turn on that audio. We're taking it super serious. What are they, Mega Blocks? Is he a Mega Blocks man? You know what? Secretly, I think this is actually Walkie the entire time because he started off with yo. I need to do a quick check on how Milwaukee scored. God damn it. It had nothing to do with Christian Yelich. Ooh, yay. Matt Olson sadly didn't homer, but he did get a double. Bruh, I need Vladdy to somehow get a hit. Soto and Judge as well. I might make profit off one parlay. I just need a couple more hits. I mean, I'm shocked he did what he did to literally our big heavy hitters there in the first inning. Whoops. Because, my God, I was like, well, okay, 2-on, easy. Trout's at the plate. We should get runs in. And of course not. In B block? Oh. So, it's Nintendo Legos. Yeah. It's Legos. Well, keep in mind, the Angels are one of the top teams when it comes to swing and miss rate. So, we strike out a lot. We can hit homers, but we strike out a lot. The Angels have been a heavy strikeout team for the past, 7 years. It does not matter. You could put a 12-year-old up there. They're striking out. We swing at everything. I will say the pitch he got Mike Trout out in the first inning, that was a fucking fantastic pitch. That was an amazing pitch. Hell, I'm shocked you guys haven't already gotten a good amount of runs against Jack. I was worried. I was like, okay, this is going to be a high-scoring fucking game. Both of these guys give up runs. Yeah, the Rhino Hearn homers all you guys have, so I was surprised at that. And I'm not shocked the Angels are striking out. That's what they do, but... This is the one time that was the one time that was kind of okay. Alright, Pidgeot. Here we go. All they talking to Ron. I don't know what they're saying, but they're talking to him. T-Bolt. I'm out. Are Detmers up there? Or is Jack still out there? They look very similar in the face for some reason. Okay, Jack's still out there. Only 30 pitches, which is crazy. Media guy playing AI files on YouTube streams. That's cool. That's cool. I will not watch any of it because spoilers. Oh, I will say, when we finish BioShock, given that's going to be, next handful of streams, because I think we only have about 2 to 3 streams left of that, I'm going to let you guys decide if we spin the wheel or play one specific game. And it's only because it's a game I think will only be one stream, and I would like to play said game. But I'll let you guys decide if you want to spin the wheel or not. I'm not doing that during grinding. I'm not playing the music while we're doing grinding, because then all you guys are going to hear is this. And nobody wants that. Because I'm speeding the fuck up for grind, because we have 40 levels to gain for everybody at that point. Alright, I think we go Ripley here, expecting a ground type attack. Yep. Waterfall. I'm not gonna lie, I did not think that would kill. Because Ripley is more of a physical attacker than a special attacker. I did not expect that to kill. Okay, well, you're dead. I can tell you now, you're dead because of this thing. Boom. We win. That doesn't matter. Not with this monster on the field. First things first, confuse Ray. Ooh, there you go, Christian Moore with the flip. Nice job. Only 23 levels, bruh. It's too many levels. I only had to move everybody up at worst by 10 levels today, and it took 2.5 hours. So, now given that also was me spending like 45 minutes trying to get this fucking stream to work so I could watch the game. And that was before I found out about the rain delay. Alright, and hit yourself. Make it funny. Ah. Ooh. Nope. Thought O'Hearn might have gotten a bit too much of another one. And Pikachu's the last thing I'm worried about. And grinding I always hate because it's grinding. But Pikachu's like the last mon on his team that I'm fucking worried about. We have a ground type. We're fine. And she will murder him. Oh no, it's a Gyarados. Oh, I'm tempted to stay in. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. I don't think you're actually going to take a lot of hits well from... Whoops. I don't think you're going to take hits very well from this thing. You're not. You're not. You know what? Funny enough. My idea might be the best idea. Okay, if you're going to rain dance, I'm even happier about it. There you go. Okay, it's confused, and I'm gonna go for the flinch hacks. Because remember, we have the King's Rock. Oh yeah! Which essentially makes feint attack, cut, and quick attack all bite. But we're not quick enough, so... I will say, might be the one mon that can take a Hyper Beam. Let's see. Do I have a mon that can take a Hyper Beam? Let's see. If the tank can't take it, I don't know who can. 155. Okay, you can take it. Yeah, you were not going to take it. So... I'll let you guys decide. Do we want to see... I also think Poppy could take it. Do we want to see if the killer can take it or not? Do we want to see if the tank takes this? Because we know what's coming. It's a Hyper Beam. Do we want to see if the monster can take it? He's done his job with the Alakazam. Now, I believe it would do great against the Executor too, but I think after this, the only thing we're worried about is red. Let's see. Red, gold, and silver. There we go. Just keep this so I know what's left on his team. Yeah, we would keep him for the Espeon for the shits and giggles. So that's really it that he's here for. A fucking moment with GTA 5 Ice Randos. What we had to do was go to a helicopter, simple. This one was my favorite, crash his car into the water. And swim all the way to the helicopter, despite the other three of us being there. Then he crashed. You never let that guy drive. You never let that dude drive. Does he take it? I think he does. I think he easily takes it. It was a crit! He took a crit! He did more than just tank that. So, Ripley's here mainly for whatever comes out. I can kill you with really anything now, so Aeroblast. And I knew exactly what you were doing. Fuck me. Okay, well, Ripley can take a Hyper Beam, so I'm not really worried about that. Also, I believe we outspeed. So, yeah. I didn't think about that. I'm not gonna lie, I did not think about that. The fuck are you doing? Blue, you are a dumbass. Like, I've seen dumb. Hell, you're looking at the poster child for it, but like, bruh. Dude, Charlie Morton having a really good day. How? I don't know, but he's having a really good day. It's just the Angels shit in the bed. Although they've only given up 1 run, so really they're not doing that bad. Which is a shockingly low score. Oh, an Arcanine. Okay. With the rain, waterfall. Ooh, that's going to do some decent damage. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Ripley's too big of a tank. Do you believe it or not? I mean, he is 5-3 against the Angels in his career, so. I did see them pop up his stats against the Angels. He's played really well in his career against the Angels, so. Okay, well, Executor, eat the Aeroblast. Yep, I had a fucking feeling you were gonna miss. I mean, it's resisted, so Aeroblast. This should kill. We win. At 16. Bada bing, bada boom. Realest guys in the room, how you doing? And you know what? Who do we think the MVP was? Because I know who I think the MVP was. Really? That's the way I wanted to take it. Who do we think the MVP was? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Umbreon was the MVP. Okay, Seto Kaiba. Well, with that, let me turn the music off. Turn our music back on. And I do think we have like 1 or 2 encounters still, because I do not believe we got an encounter over here. So let me check my bag. I got 3 Ultra Balls. That's not enough. We know Vermilion's got Ultra Balls, so. There we go. 23. That'll do me well enough. Alright. Oh no, we did get a Slugma here, didn't we? Right? Yeah, no, we did get an encounter here, never mind. Well, I just bought those balls for 1 encounter on Mount Silver. Wait. Do you have to take on the Elite Four again? Well, Judge got a hit. That thing left. Oh. I need to talk to Professor Oak. I forgot you do have to talk to Professor Oak. Did the O's score? Who homered? Jared, who homered? Because I didn't see it. Do not tell me. I could have sworn all you had to do. I'm going to Bulbapedia. It's the only one I trust. Alright, that doesn't help me. Alright, let me go talk to Oak. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Oh my god, it is fucking pouring! Holy shit! It came down like a monsoon! Oh, Loriana, that makes sense. I don't know why when he plays the Angels, like, he is the best player known to man. We don't play him well. I don't know why. I was shocked he didn't homer earlier, because I saw him and I was like, oh, fuck. Here we go. This man's about to blast one to fucking Pluto. Okay. Take this. There it is. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, the grind will begin. I want to get the encounter on Mount Silver first. Oops, not where I wanted to go. Fuck you, artillery. Yeah, the one day I didn't take Schwarber to hit a homer. I was upset. The Rays have a lot of points. I need to know why. God damn it. How do they have 7 runs and Brandon Lau has not hit a homer? How? How is it fucking possible? It upsets me. Also, Jen, I will say if Gunnar Henderson hits a homer, I'm going to celebrate. So. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what this encounter is going to be. I know we're in a rain delay. I got the game on, so. Does Juan Soto have a hit? They have 5 runs to the Mets. You can't tell me Juan Soto doesn't have a hit. Fuck you, Soto. Fuck you, Vlad Guerrero. Come on. Vlad Guerrero is the reason I'm not making this parlay. Are you kidding me? Fucking Vladdy? Vladdy. Of all the players, come on. Why you, Vladdy? I like you. I do not know. Don't ask me about that. That's our encounter. On top of Mount Silver, we get tormented. The level 40 smooch I kinda wanna kill it. Just get in the fucking ball. I can use all 20 of these. I got all day. Okay, I don't have that long. Thank you. Ripley came out and she got terrified. Alright. Really? Marcelo Zuna homer? Not Matt Olson? Fuck you. Come on. All the guys I don't need, they're getting homers. Even though I've already got enough to make some money back. Come on. I want more. Alright. Name generator. Oh, this is Anita. I feel like that's a good name for a smooch emergence. She's Croatian. 43, 5'4", buck 17, right-handed, O positive blood type, and will die at 53. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the group here, Jan. Welcome to the group. That's okay, Bill. That's the last Pokemon I can catch, so we good. Okay. So this next part, I'm just gonna try and get to the Pokemon Center that's here, and then we're gonna grind probably around the Pokemon Center. That's gonna be the game plan, I think. So there were Crobats here. There were also Lapras here. Okay, there's the Pokemon Center. Like, where is it? I know it's nearby. Just didn't know where exactly nearby. Okay. Okay. The only thing we need to do is double check things. And I no longer need the gym leaders. I just need you, sir. And I think our team is good. I don't think we're going to be making any changes. You can handle those two if need be. You can handle that. You can also probably handle that. I mean, you handle that. You can take that out. You handle that. And you're just here to be you. Yeah, no, I'm fine with this team. I probably could switch Poppy out for a fighting type just to have something better for the Snorlax. Because the Snorlax is a bit annoying, if I'm being honest. That's the only thing we really don't have just a certified this kills it answer. But I don't really want to, you know, go looking for a fighting type that we have. Although, all you have is Body Slam. I could train up the Haunter. I could also train up our Primate. Dude got lost, so the rest of us left him behind and completed without him. There you go. That's what you do. That's what you do. Okay, I'll leave this up to you guys. Do you want me to have to do more grinding? Because right now, the only move I would make is to get something that could probably take out the Snorlax, and my only options there are a ghost or a fighting type. I mean, grinding helps me in general, but I'm just saying this would make it easier. Let's see. I do want to see something. Because if they don't learn a certain move. Yeah, okay, kind of pointless then. Yeah. Yeah. I could give them Pick a map. I'm trying to think if I want to just grab my Haunter and get a Gengar and just I can body. It'll take forever, but I can body the fucking Snorlax that way. But the Haunter is level fucking 5. So, and we gotta get to level 81. I also need to check my TMs, because if I don't have some TMs, it would be kind of pointless. Yeah, I could probably do it. It'd probably be good to do it. I really was hoping I'd have something physical that would help a ton. I really don't. Yeah, you know what? Actually, in the long run, I am going to make one change. It's going to mean more grinding for me in the long run, but that's why we have the experience share. Alright. Let's start grinding. Yep, we'll just start with Sylvester because she's here. Oh, fantastic. Great way to start. So, what do you guys want to talk about while we grind? Because this is the rest of the stream. I hope you're happy. Because I don't think there's a chance in hell that we are at level 81 by the end of this stream. We might have like one, maybe two of them. Godzilla looking at houses. We found a house going for 1.2 million. It has a purple roof. Well, why does it have a I just want to know why it has a purple roof. Does it clash with the rest of the house? Like the siding? Is the siding like a weird ass color? The siding stone. What the hell? Like just a normal, like a gray stone or like a brick? Because maybe a brick I can get, but, well, old colonial house built in 1760s. Gray stone. That maybe I can get it, but like, not really. Not really. Like, you know, as a man whose new, you know, team has a deep purple color in the color scheme, I can get it with gray. I almost went with like a deep purple and gray, but like not. Why in a house? An indoor movie theater? Why? Man, you guys looking at that kind of house? Nice. Good that you're looking for that. Hot damn. You gonna watch my streams on there? That'd be great. I was about to say, I'm like, that feels like out of your price range, but I mean, hey. Great on you. Oh, I do have to ask, how do you guys feel about the name of the team? Do you guys like the Texarkana Bandits and the logo. I did not make the logo myself. I found it. It says it's copyright free, so I believe that it's copyright free. Where I found it, it was a copyright free site. So I'm hoping that the logo's copyright free. We're not selling merch with it on it, but you know. I know the font is free. I know that for a fact. But you do good. Good. That makes 2 people at least like it. So merch should be fine. Yeah, I'm not selling merch with the logo on it. I never do that out of, you know, worry. I never use that logo. I'll use the fonts because the fonts I know I can use. I make sure my fonts are free. I know exactly how to make sure of that, but like the logo, I'm always iffy because most of the time you can find them on Google and they say the site's royalty free, and then you find like 9 different versions of it, and you're like, I mean, trust me, that image did not start out deep purple and orange. I can tell you that. So I feel like I changed enough of it that it's in the 20% that would give me, you know, that would give me the free reign of it, but yeah, just make sure. Because all you gotta change is 20%. That's all you gotta change. I know that rule. If you were around YouTube in like 2010, you know all about that rule. I don't know if the Falcons have given us the two greatest memes of the channel, but they've given us some of the best memes of the channel. I don't know if they're the greatest, because even though we can't relive it now because of losing the original channel, Jamarcus Newton and Big Ass Riley are still some of my favorite moments in making content in general. Because the fact that we saw fucking Jamarcus Russell run like he was prime fucking Cam Newton was the funniest fucking shit. I loved every second of watching Jamarcus Russell fucking take off on like a 3rd and 12 and pick up 30. And I'm like, how? How? The man weighs like twice the weight of the corner that tackled him. How? How the fuck did you do that? You should not have the stamina to do that. You're Jamarcus Russell, damn it. Good times. The fuck? I swear there was a gnat on my glasses. Keith Brookings, great. And of course, Michael Turner never did want to fucking run straight. He just ran straight on that one goddamn run. We would have had a touchdown. It still bugs me. I had to keep him just to try and make myself feel good. It didn't work out. And then Aaron Rodgers happened. But we won with the power of I don't know if Aaron Rodgers wins us that Super Bowl. I do know Big Ass Riley wins us that Super Bowl. It's like we don't know if Carson Wentz would have won that Super Bowl. We do know Big Dick Nick won that Super Bowl. That's the same thing with us. Rodgers, I don't know. Big Ass Riley, though. Oh, yeah. Backup quarterback in Denver. Get Rodgers to the Super Bowl and Riley. That fat ass Tom Brady, man. Big Ass Riley. Big Ass Riley. And remember, the year after he was a backup in Denver, he became a free agent. He got cut that next year. Poor Noah, Wyoming. He was 215 pounds. According to the paperwork we had, he was 215 pounds. I don't know what kind of scale we had, but he was bigger than fucking Newton was. And Newton was what, 290 something, I think? Yeah, good times, man. Good times. Also, another moment that, sadly, I will never get to relive because I do not have the footage and the channel's gone. But that first ever game of the FIU dynasty, my first NCAA dynasty, ended in a walk-off Hail Mary from C.J. Brown to Stephon Diggs, and it still haunts me. Fucking walk-off Hail Mary. Yeah. We don't need to focus energy. We don't need to focus our energy. Why would we need to do that? It's stupid. Whitlock's out there. I thought Crochet was still out there for a second. Ugh. Now, stream memes. We do have more stream memes than just like channel memes. Because, of course, you know, it all started with fucking Leon. What other fucking good channel memes we got? The fact that I wrote Steins Gate. That's a good meme. I always love that one. Milo, yep. Yep, the water pulsing Milo tick is always good. Hasta la vista. We ain't dead yet. Which that's an oldie. That's an oldie. Good old Angels franchise. I do still have that full last season of footage. I just have never cut it up. And I've meant to cut it up for the longest time. Yeah. Well, no, Nay being secretly Junko, I think can be added to that. We do have the 195-pound kick returner, who certainly did not look 195 pounds, but you know, what the paperwork says we go by. I'm not in the weight room. I can't tell you if it's legit. Oh yeah, the degenerate males. I only put it there because initially I only had, I think 4 spots, and it was only 1 on each spot, so I couldn't put it anywhere there. So, and I figured the other ones were better emotes that we could utilize. That's the only reason it's still there. I have to get a picture of the couch and make an emote of the couch. I keep forgetting to do that. That does need to happen. Couch needs its own emote. Oh yeah, your mini clips. Hell, I at least made myself an emote. All because of Jamie Hayter, but made myself an emote. You know, that's always good. When you have a moment that makes yourself an emote. The couch's main character, but there have been threats against the couch. People are trying to take the couch away from you guys, so just saying, you might have to revolt. You might have to sacrifice yourself to save the couch. Yeah, no, I'd rather grind outside. Dratini and Clefairy, not as much experience as everybody else out here. Hell, I can get 600 experience from just these fucking pincers. Which clip is this? There's so many options that it could be. Yeah, one of the few times I literally said something just because I knew it would get clipped. That's one of the few times where I said something and I'm like, this is gonna get clipped. Fuck it. I do it a few times for the lulz, and then there's times where I just literally slip up and don't realize what I'm saying. AK the Jamie Hayter one. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. Oh, God. Can that fly into my fucking throat? Like, what happened there? Fun fact, this would be going a lot quicker if I didn't have to use the experience share, but you know what? It's helpful. Given that kinda need it, gonna use it. And it also kills 2 birds with 1 stone, technically. Oops. What's the next game on here? Really? I don't want to watch the Dodgers game. I'd rather watch Seattle. I don't want to watch a game that really should be a fucking beatdown. I'd rather watch a game that at least might be somewhat competitive and that I have bets in. I don't think I've got anybody in the Dodgers-Giants game. I like they're hyping up the draft combine when literally the MLB draft is like the weirdest thing. Because you do not know how any of these guys are going to pan out. It is so much more of a crapshoot than even the NFL draft is. And the NFL draft is a hell of a fucking crapshoot. I forgot to keep this up. Jaren, do you know if there's been any word on if the game's gonna continue or if they're gonna postpone it? Also, Milwaukee has more runs. I need to know, did he get bases? The world may never know. Unknown. Well, that's great. Because, I mean, bottom of the fifth, so they can't, like, end the game with an Oriole victory. You gotta be kidding me. Soto got the hit. Fuck you, Vladdy. Vladdy, this is all your fault. It's all your fault. If Ketel Marte gets a hit, I'm going to be very upset with you, Vladdy. Very upset with you. I would have made all my money back and more right then and there. Well, I still got a chance to make some money. At least make some back. So, I'll take it. I'm gonna be very mad if Ketel Marte gets a fucking hit. I'm gonna be very upset. Juan Soto over here getting a hit. Yeah, my old camera. Cool. Now the camera stays in the same place. I just moved. I'm either at an angle or I'm right up on it. Like, that is the only thing that changes now. My camera stays right where it's at. Also, I think for a lot of the older ones, I didn't have a second monitor. So, like, I was just looking at my laptop and the camera, and that was it. So I had to maneuver it for the best place to where I could look at it. Good times. So much simpler when I didn't understand what the fuck entirely I was doing, and understanding I had to entertain. That was just like, I play video games. Now I'm like, you have to entertain these people. You have to be the idiot you know that you are. Try and outdo the couch, damn it. But one cannot outdo the couch. Oh, wow. 53 with Primate already. Damn. thinking about it. I want to look at something. Clips-wise. There we go. Yeah, I was about to say, it's been over 5 years since I started streaming fully. Fuck, man, it does not feel like it's been that long. It does not feel like it's been that fucking long. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, and also, yeah, one of those angles, I do have to point out one of those angles, I don't even think is the couch. I think I'm in the chair in one of those angles. Because which one was it? What did I just see? What clip was it? No, never mind, that's the couch. It's just I had it over here instead of over here. Here. Man. Late 2019. It doesn't feel like I've been streaming like fully that long. I think it's mainly because like all the stuff we do is kind of like segmented now. So I just don't feel like we've done that much. And then I look back on it and I'm like, well, we've done all of these visual novels and all of these visual novels and all of that series and that series and that. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, we've done a lot more than I remember. Still good times though. Once again, still normally it's the best part of the fucking day. You having Pop-Tarts for the first time since 2010? Dude, I don't even remember the last time I had a Pop-Tart. I don't even remember. I remember back in the day. I don't know how old I was, but those Wildlicious, I believe is what they were called. They weren't Wildberry. Those were shit. And hit Naomi with a what chance? You heard me? That's good. That's good. Good on Naomi. Good on Naomi. Killing those what chants. Love it. That's when you know they're going the mic, when they can kill the what chance. Is it Pop-Tarts or oatmeal? I love me some good oatmeal. And it's off the wall. Wow, Red Sox win. Well, now turn on the Dodgers game. That's probably already like 5-0 Dodgers. After 4 different guys homered. And it's just the top of the first. I think they were in Dodger Stadium though, so it'd be the bottom of the first. Oatmeal was crap. Give me the, anybody remember the old dinosaur egg oatmeal? That was the shit. Oh, that was good. That was good stuff. Ooh. You didn't get better than that. You didn't get better than that for breakfast. Maybe I'm showing my age on that one a bit, but I will say the facial hair is showing my age now. because I, trimmed down, took the sides off and all that. Going the Dan Campbell route. And I'm looking in the mirror. I'm like, whew, right up here, it's all gray. You got sprinkle the salt and pepper in here. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, I don't mind it, but bruh. Whoa, Detroit. They are murdering Cincinnati. It's been 19 hits in the Rays-Mets game, and neither of your guys got one? What the hell? Does Brandon Lowe have a hit? Does he at least have one? Because I need a homer from him, and I know he doesn't have that, but does he at least have a hit? He has 3 hits and 1 normal score. God, 3 hits and none of them homers. Come on. Bruh. Couldn't catch one pitch and just destroy it? Oh, I got shit, and Jeff McNeil only has a walk. I always hate that. Like, if you take bases, I feel like a walk should earn a base. I always feel like that should earn a base. And it doesn't. And I don't like that. I don't like that's not counted as earning a base. That has always bugged me. This is just gonna take fucking forever. Woo. Yeah, but they're not considered earning a base because it's technically the pitcher giving up a base. I think that's why they're not counted as the batter earning a base, which I don't like that. I feel like if you're going to do it that way, then a steal should count as earning a base. So if you bet them to, have 4 bases and they get 2 single or a double, a single, and a stolen base, that should count as 4 bases, but it doesn't. Well, we're level 70. We're 11 levels away from Sylvester being a cat. By the end of stream, guys, we'll at least have 1 Pokemon, I think, at cap. 1. Maybe if we get lucky, we'll get close to 2. I'm tempted to go back to Victory Road just to fight Blisses. I'm not lying. The Blissies give off so much experience. However, the Pincers give off a lot of experience as well, so that's positive. The Fox cartoons? What the fuck? So like animation domination essentially? So it's what? Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, things like that? Family Guy, King of the Hill, and Bob's Burgers, yeah. Alright. I will say, I do love the idea of Hank Hill taking people out. I do love that idea. And every time he gets a kill, he needs to go, "Bah!" And anytime he gets killed, he just screams, "Damn it, Bobby!" Oh, what happened earlier? I bet. What, the. Oh! Oh, Willie Adamas just crushes one. Okay. Okay. What's going on in my basketball parlay? I might as well check that since nothing else is working too well. Back to the home page, then go back, see if that changes anything or not. I will say, halftime was decent for me. There's a chance. But I don't want to go back to Detroit. Detroit's gonna kill them. Like they're up like what? 7 runs? If they were to lose this, that'd be bad shit. Just go to fucking Dodger Stadium. Why would you not? Alright, Primate's nearly at 60. I am tempted. Now the Primate's a level that maybe can handle things on his own. I just worry about some of the mons that show up. We got no more Thunder Punchies. Spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe. Oh, here's something to talk about. You guys see the new FNAF game? I watched a little bit of it last night. And I will say, looks quite interesting.
Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
I mean, it's gonna change some of the lore. Every game does, because, dear Lord, the amount of times the lore has changed. But looks good. Looks really nice. I'm, of course, more interested in what does this lore do to the lore of the movies. I mean, it's not gonna really do anything yet, because we're nowhere near where we can get to that point. Given, I think by the time they get to the point they're telling anything from that point in the story, those movies aren't going to be relevant. Hit the low. Nothing better than some good old low. See, now the Porygons are all coming out because they're like, hey, throw out your Mankey. Put your Primate up front. Come on. You won't. That's what they're doing right now, and I don't like it. Good check. Is that game back? Nope. We still in a delay. They might as well just postpone the game to tomorrow. Like, it's been, what, 2 hours since they went into a delay? Maybe an hour? Like, they might as well just... Hey! What are the A's doing? Whoa, 6-1 over the Royals? Holy shit, I didn't know they could do that. Your friend hates the Mimic. I like the Mimic. From an idea standpoint, I like the Mimic. I like they're at least giving the Mimic somewhat of a understandable backstory. Although, I will say, I do not understand what fucking year the new game is supposed to take place in. Like, I don't get what time frame are we in year-wise. Because, like, the cars seem old, but technology seems way too fucking advanced. I don't know if we went into some Fallout shit and there was some type of nuclear holocaust, and, you know, Freddy Fazbear Entertainment became the new leaders of the world. There's no way it's the 1970s with some of the, like, shit they've got. Like, technology-wise, I thought maybe it's a car phone, because he's on the phone early in the beginning of the game. You're on the phone with Fazbear Entertainment, and I was like, how the fuck does how's he doing this through the radio? Like, that should not be a thing in this time. And even a car phone, like a car phone in the 70s would have been crazy technology for someone to have. Like, 80s was when car phones kind of became more accessible. So it's weird that, like, well, that's the thing, though. If it's more sci-fi, you still have to place it somewhere in more of a larger time, a further on time frame. You can't say the 70s had this and be sci-fi. And say, oh, we're sci-fi now. That's how. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. But even the stupidest sci-fi things, timelines make sense. That's always been the issue with FNAF, is the timeline doesn't entirely compute. And it's just another situation of like, when is this? Excuse me? Things aren't computing. Like, I could get maybe how some of the technology is there in the 70s. I think the 80s is more understandable. It still confuses me because I feel they're a little too technologically advanced for the 80s, but I could understand the 80s more. I mean, Fazbear Entertainment's got to be making things nowadays. You know what we'd have if Fazbear Entertainment was making shit? Dude, we'd be going crazy. I mean, Seismic Toss would be doing a consistent amount of damage. Yeah, I'll take that over Karate Chop, actually. Give me Thrash over Karate Chop. I'm going to put my vote in now. We're going to let Fazbear Entertainment take over all scientific technologies from now on. I mean, we're already very close to legitimate androids, so they'd fit right in. They'd fit right in. But when those androids get released, we need to power up and make sure they don't harm any of us. Game's gonna resume at 8:35. Okay. Long ass fucking delay, but okay. I'm shocked they're continuing the game. Maybe they want to continue it just in case the rain starts up again. If they can get to the bottom of this, or through the bottom of the 6th, they can then call it a game. That might be their game plan. I could see that. Yeah, but the FNAF 2 movie doesn't exactly point out when in time it is. It doesn't say, at least. They give you an idea, but it doesn't really say. So, to me, I'm like, that could be, at this point, it could be anything. It could be the 90s, it could be 2055. It could be 2730. I will say, though, most gaming things and most anything, for the most part, when they take things to the future, they normally take it back to a 20s to 50s aesthetic. So I do often think if we're getting that with a lot of technology, my brain goes, okay, we're in the future. So if anything's like that, my brain always goes with that. Straight until like 1 a.m. so I can see that. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if they're just trying to get it to the 7th inning. That way they can call it a game and not have to replay it tomorrow. Because to postpone it now, when you're essentially in the middle of the game, it'd be rough. But I get them wanting to do that. When this FNAF 2 movie take place, they send me to a fan wiki of the old 1987 animated movies. I mean, I guess in 1987. I mean, from the timeline we've been given, it's the 1980s. I don't understand it, how they would have that technology, but, you know, whatever. I don't question one William Afton. Oh, Steel Wool said it takes place in the 70s? The fuck, man. Too much technology. I want to know where all that technology went. Why these games gotta give us so much more technology back then? I wanted that technology. Why you got so much technology back then? Come on. Why didn't you bring it with you? There's 7 FNAF animated movies? Are we talking like legit animated movies or fan animated movies? Legit animated musical drama horror films. Okay. Time out. Are we gonna need a movie night? FNAF animated movie. Oh, okay, here we go. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate it. Oh! There's no way this is legit. There's no way this is legit. I will say, that fucking cast is bad shit. Okay, yeah, no, it's not legit. Okay, I was very worried for a second that it was fucking legit. I was very much like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna lie though, I'd watch the fuck out of this movie. I like that the trivia for this situation is the film was to originally be produced by Walt Disney Animation Studios, but was ultimately shunned given how dark the story and themes of the movie were, and didn't appear as if were from a Disney movie. Fucking directed by Don Bluth. That's... Boom. Boom. You want a dark movie? There you go. You want a dark movie? Boom. There you go. Dark kids movie? Boom. Don Bluth. That man knew how to make the most wholesome thing and the scariest fucking thing you'd ever see as a child. Oh, you don't know about Don Bluth? Oh, Jen, you gotta learn about Don Bluth. Okay, we're taking a little side trip here to talk about Don Bluth. Okay, Don Bluth. This man knew how to do everything in a children's movie. That's the way I like to talk about Don Bluth, because some of his films, you know, are these just him being... he's just part of the animation department of those. I need his directorial ones. He's got one upcoming. Excuse me? Oh, Dragon Slayer the movie. Okay, cool. Didn't realize that was a thing. Pete the Dragon, very wholesome, but all about a secret tone of smoking marijuana. Pete's Dragon, because Pete the Magic Dragon had a small undertone of that. The Secret of Nim is both wholesome and terrifying at points. It's great. Dragon's Lair, the video game. Space Age, the video game. And American Tail, wholesome as hell, also terrifying at points. The Land Before Time, it hurts. My heart hurts. All Dogs Go to Heaven gets sadder when you know what the dialogue is in that movie and why it's said the way it is by Burt Reynolds. You gotta do your own stuff on that, because it gets real rough when you look up what happened to one of the actresses there. Dragon Lairs 2 video game. Thumbelina, never big. The Pebble and the Penguin, underrated. Also Tim Curry. Anastasia. It's just good. Also, one of the best musical numbers ever. Yeah, that's all that needs to be said about Don Bluth. This man was just good at wrecking childhoods and also making you remember his movies. Great. I love Don Bluth. He directed Dragon's Lair and Space Ace. Don Bluth is fucking great, man. I forgot he directed Land Before Time before seeing that, and realizing that, I'm like, that's why it's such a fucking scarring film at times. That explains it. That explains why that's one of those movies where if millennials see it, they cry. They just burst into tears. Alexa's head to the Queen of the Rings semis. Good. That helps everyone. Oh, in the dark of the night, man. Woo! It's such a good musical number. I like that all I had to say was one of the best musical numbers, and you knew exactly which one I was talking about. Because it's that good. Rasputin was spitting. In the dark of the night. In the dark of the night. Oh, so good. I will say though, the one thing with Don Bluth is like if you didn't want to watch a Don Bluth movie, the second that movie came on and you saw the animation, you would have gone, okay, we're not watching this, because you knew exactly his animation style. Man had a very specific animation style. Now, I don't know anybody that sits there and goes, I don't want to watch a Don Bluth movie, but I will say though, Don Bluth doing a FNAF animated movie, I'd be down. I'd be so down to watch that movie. Tried head Alba fire in the figure eight. Lex meanwhile snuck in and hit Candace with a sister Abigail for the win. Fuck yeah. That's what happens when you focus on some missions. Somebody comes and gets you. Folks are brog them.
So descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.
Game on. So
I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas.
We'll see who will be out there for the O's, because Morton obviously ain't gonna be coming out. Shade the figure eight is again. This week on SmackDown, Killings versus Cena. Whoa. They're giving that away on SmackDown? How dare they give that away on SmackDown? Jonan's Dark of the Night for inspiration. It was fucking good song. Oh, it's such a good song. I miss the days when you watched an animated movie and 90% of the time you watched it for the music. You don't watch it for anything else. The story, who gave a shit? How good was the music? Nowadays, it's like, where is the music? Why is this movie just silent? Where's the original music tracks? And then Disney's over here being like, hey, let's do live action versions and take out all the reason people liked it, the music. That's a good song for inspiration on the undead. Also, Rasputin, really underrated villain with that movie. You know, and get talked about a lot. Although Anastasia doesn't get talked about a lot. And I kind of get why. Nobody just talks about that movie. It's a good movie, but nobody talks about it. I think because everybody forgets it's not a Disney movie. Everybody thinks it is, then they get reminded it's not, and they're like, oh. I gotta see Joe's new hairstyle, Jaden. If you got a picture, send it to me. Or I'll look it up. Let me know. Hope you got it. That thing caught it. Do this hairstyle. I mean, it's hard not to see Hayden Christensen. It's hard not to see Hayden Christensen. I get it. I get it. I get it. The only bad part is that means he's gonna be killing children. He's gonna walk around and take out all the Jedi children. Cincinnati, better be careful. Jim Cummings was the singing voice for Rasputin? Really? I didn't know he could sing. I mean, mainly because the only thing I think about with him is Darkwing Duck and Winnie the Pooh, so I kind of forget that he can do other things. Darkwing Duck, Darkwing Duck. Okay, 4 more levels. And then we'll have 1 Pokemon at the cap. I will say though, Primeape is like 67, so getting there. I mean, I heard, or at least saw a joke that they were calling other teams trying to interview their coaches. Was that a thing? Because I saw they apparently tried to talk to, God, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Fucking Dallas head coach. Jason Kidd. Right? He's still the head coach in Dallas, right? Right? Now I'm second guessing myself entirely that he's still the head coach in Dallas. But okay, I thought he was. I was like, oh wait a minute, what? Yeah, I saw that they they tried to get him, and then they called the Rockets about Ime Udoka. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? These teams just made the fucking playoffs. They're not going to give you their coach. Especially not Jason Kidd. He's been the coach in Dallas forever, it feels like at this point. Okay. Yeah, I would think they finally figured out they fucked up. I mean, why would you do that? I just always confused Anastasia for Disney. I even have the movie. It's over there with all my other VHSs. I just always forgot it wasn't Disney. Also tried Quinn Snyder and Chris Finch. Why? Why are they doing that, man? Like, hell, at this point, just call Tibbs back and get him. Just say you fucked up and call him back. I get it. It's like me and this white hair that I had that like stuck out away from all my other hair, so it didn't really fit in. So I was mad at it. I cut it off. I was like, okay, no. I didn't want to let it win, but I let it win and got rid of it myself. You know, you eventually gotta just give it. Jenkins and Mike Brown. Did the Nuggets head coach get signed anywhere? Did he get picked up? I don't remember. Watch along for Anastasia in the future. I don't know, maybe. It's a good movie. We want to do some like old school animated movies. I'm not down, or I'm not against that at all. Oh, that's an easy double play. God damn it. Logan, you can't be doing that. Still available? Hey, just get him. Just get him. There's no reason he should have been fired, so might as well grab that guy. God damn it. Stream I'm watching him had tech difficulties. I had to refresh the page. God damn it, it was running so well. It was running so damn well. There were points where it was not running well. But it had been running so damn well and I didn't want to touch it. Come on. Yeah, he just totally just fucked up entirely. Okay. Oh. He just has none of the games right now. Fuck it, we're going to Aspen and going to Gamecast. It's just easier that way. Fuck it. When in doubt, Gamecast. Oh, look at Joe Adele singling. It costs money and Knicks aren't done like that. Nah. Cincinnati-esque, I see.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed 'em. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for
Never care about the band more than the team. Come on.
so sharp, so freezing, so cold, behold, frostbite.
And hell, the Knicks were so damn close to the finals this year. Like, you'd be real focused on the team.
I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself.
Best the Knicks have been in fucking ages. Since Melo was there.
I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight.
That explains why the Knicks are so blue. I felt good about that. Ooh, Joe Adele stole a base. What's going on? Man, I'm not expecting anything positive to come out of this at bat for Lamont Wade, but no, yeah. Nothing good came out of it. Strikeout. Oh, guys, can you believe it? Sylvestra is only 3 low, not even that, like 2 and a chunk of experience away from being done. I will say next week, I think the game plan will be take on Red, beat the living shit out of Red, and his, you know, whatever song he's fucking listening to up there on the top of Mount Silver. I don't know what. He's probably listening to the Japanese version of Dear Maria Count Me In because he's seen it in so many jokes about how that song works with every anime opening ever. And he's listening to that. That's probably what he's listening to. And we're going to beat the shit out of him. And then we'll start the randomized emerald. That's going to be the game plan for next Friday. Or, it depends. You guys can pick. I'll let you guys pick. Do you want to do that? Or do you want to beat the shit out of Red? And then we celebrate with movie night. Those are your 2 options. Those are your 2 options for next week. Because I do have a chunk of movies I have, like, put away in the list for movie night. But I'll leave it up to you guys. You got a week to figure it out. You don't have to tell me now. Next week, we're going to beat the shit out of Red on the top of Mount Silver. And whatever fucking song he's listening to make himself feel things. And then either we start up Randomized Emerald, because I can get the game ready to go real quick. Or we celebrate with movie night. Those are the options for next week. It depends. Do you want the normal movie night, which is like shit movies, or do you want something good? Because if we're going shit, I do have a movie already picked out for the god-awful movie. The next god-awful movie we watch. I already have one ready. Alright, that hit, so I made some money back. I mean, you gotta decide if you even are wanting bad movies, because I can tell you now, the movie of choice, the bad movie of choice is Mean One. The Mean One, which is the royalty-free, the Grinch horror movie that was made after that hit the public domain. So there's that for one of the shit movies. I don't remember what else. I did add more for movie night, but I don't remember what I added. I'd have to go through the movies. You got a week to make your mind up, so it doesn't have to be now. We can talk about it this week, so. I need 2 more boards from Shea, a point, board, or assist from McConnell, and then a 3 from Halliburton and Dort. It's not going to happen. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. I saw it on Amazon and I was like, oh my god, it's on Prime? This has movie night written all over it. I don't remember what other movies, though, I had put in for movie night. There were a couple that I added just for movie night, but I don't remember what they were. So. I mean, it's always up to you guys if you want good movies or not. I like watching the shit movies with you guys because it's funny. We can shit on them together. And then sometimes, you know, we watch Blood and Honey 2 and we're like, hey, you know what? They tried something here and actually upped the production value. We gave them credit for Blood and Honey 2. I do have to see if they've added anything new on most of the sites. Because last time I checked was like maybe a month ago. So there may be some new stuff to add. You can find the English dub of the 90s anime ghost stories. Amazon Prime. I've already watched some. I've watched about half of it. I have no problem watching it again with you guys. But I have watched about half of it. It's on Amazon Prime. The second I saw Ghost Stories, I was like, yo boy knows. We can do that if you want. We can just sit there and do that. Uh-huh. I know the story behind it. I love the fact that they were just like, nobody gives a shit. Okay, let's have some fun here. They don't care anymore. Sweet. Awesome. We can do whatever the fuck we want. It's great. I will say, it would not fly nowadays. Even with the story behind it. But oh my god, is it one of the stupidest things for the greatest reasons. It's great. It's great. They just get to fuck around and do whatever they feel like. Oh, it's so good. I know. That fucking Chris Sabat's on the cast list. Like, I saw his name in the credits and I was like, no. And then I realized who he played, and I was like, yes, even better. The only ones of the Pokemon movies I have, and I don't know if they'll work, given I have a VHS player, I just don't know how well the VHSs are going to play. I do have the first movie, 2000, and I think I might have the third one. Yes, I have Pokemon the movie 3. This is what happens when you were a child in the midst of the VHS craze. And now they don't exist anymore. And kids nowadays are like, what the this? And I can use the phrase, I'm old enough to remember the Rugrats on the orange VHS. Three's good. Got Dan Green as Entei, which is always a plus. Personally, the first movie is always going to be my favorite. One, it's so good. The emotion when Brother My Brother hits. It's on a different fucking level, man. 81 was our cap, right? 81's our cap, I think. Yep. Okay. Next, let's go. Let's go Ripley. Because Ripley, I know, can handle things against all of these mons, no problem, so. I mean, the cast list for Ghost Stories is fucking crazy. It's great though. Oh, it's so good. The amount of happiness I get watching that show is too much. It's too much. I shouldn't get as happy as I do when I watch it, given some of the things they say, but man, is it good. There we go. You need that entertainment before cancel culture was a thing. Bill Burr comedy shows, because you give zero fucks. I mean, there's certain things that I understand why we don't say anymore, because even back then, you shouldn't have said it, but I don't think really anybody knew what it meant for the most part. At least to the point that we know now. But and I have no problem with most of the words being looked at as like, yeah, you shouldn't say it anymore. Because there's a lot of them that's like, yeah, we probably shouldn't say that, given it insults an entire amount of people by calling someone that. Yeah. Well, you kind of look more like a dick for calling one person that than you do for much. The show is so good. The show is so good. 2's very campy, but yeah, it's got bits and pieces that are enjoyable. I was never the biggest fan of the second movie. There's just not a lot about it that I remember. Like the third movie, I remember one Dan Green. Anything with Dan Green in it, you know, hits a bit for me because fucking Dan Green is the voice between him and Christopher Sabat, essentially. Those were the voices of my childhood when it came to anime. Like, those were the guys I heard over and over again. So, those stick with me. But there's nothing from the second movie that really sticks with me. I don't remember a lot about it. I don't think about it a ton. With the first movie, you have all the fucking emotion that's in that movie. And the fantastic musical choices. So, as campy as the movie is, it's like, there's nothing about it that's overly memorable. And I think that's the key thing about it. Guys, there might be a world where we have count them two, Pokemon at the cap at the end of stream. I know, crazy, right? Insanity. I watched them. I could not tell you what happens on them. By that point, I didn't really care about the movies. Wasn't Forever the Latios and Latias one? I think that's the last one I remember anything of. Or maybe that was the 5th movie. That's the last one I remember anything from. Good catch. Woo! What a play. Okay, the All Getting Guillotina. I didn't even know that movie happened. Being honest, I didn't even know that movie happened. Latios and Latias was heroes? Okay. So was Forever Celebi? I know Celebi had a movie. I just don't know which one that was. Because the Latios and Latias one, I remember a bit about, but like not a ton. Right, after the 3rd movie, I just didn't pay attention to them. I played the games, I didn't watch the movies at that point. At that point, it was essentially me and my friends at the time were playing wrestling games. That was around the time where the wrestling games started kind of taking over everything else. So we played a lot of that. Forever with Celebi? Okay. Oh shit, they got out of that? Holy shit. Ninjas actually got out of that trouble. What a shock. Now, Jen, if they stop the game, then it's an Angel's loss. There we go. They were to have to stop the game now, it would be an Angel's loss. Now they got through over half of it. I need to know something. There's a fucking gnat in here, and I need to get rid of it. This fucking gnats are coming out of nowhere. Got him. Fucker landed on my glasses. That's what he gets. Dumbass. No, that's not true. It wasn't Angels lost then because you walked the first two, or the first two batters got on base. It was a loss when Mike Trout struck out. Corbin Carroll homered. That's 3. That's 3 today. Come on, Ketel Marte. Homer. For the love of God, if Ketel Marte homers, I'll be 4 guys today. I'll be coming away with at least probably a profit. If I'm being honest, I'm probably coming away with a profit if that happens. I am not going to make this basketball parlay. That sucks. Let's see. Who do I need? Who do I need? So, Rowdy Tellez would be nice. Ketel Marte. And if Gunnar Henderson wants to homer, that'd be great too. I'll take an Angels loss as long as Gunnar Henderson homers. I do want to know. God damn it. Well, no, never mind. Never mind. Henderson should be up in the 9th at least. Fuck, he might not go to the 9th. Never mind. He'll be up in the 8th. I did my math wrong. He'll be up in the 8th. Got a chance. I'll get a chance. And that's all that matters. I'll get a chance. Hopefully he goes yard. For anybody who doesn't understand why I'm getting excited after every person gets a home run, I have a round robin of 2, which means as long as 2 guys hit on the parlay, I'm going to make something. I'm going to get some money back. And for the more guys that hit, the more parlays they hit. So now I've technically gotten 2, 3, 4. I've gotten 3 parlays to hit technically. Now I need that 4th guy. Give me 8 parlays. I think the most guys I've gotten to hit on the round robin is 5. I think I've gotten 5 guys once. I could be taken a multitude of ways. Mainly food related. I've gotten 5 guys food more than once. It'll cost you literally your life because you have to sign like a contract in order to buy food there because of how expensive it is nowadays. Okay. Fucking Gamecast doesn't want to show me the Gamecast. He just wanted to show me the O's defense. That's all it cared about showing me. All I saw was that there was somebody on base and no outs, and I was like, wait, what? How? Excuse me? So if it's not clear, I will do the grinding off stream. Or at least most of the grinding off stream, I should say. Maybe there'll be a little bit we have to do at the start of next week's stream, but for the most part, we'll be set. I mean, given the fact that Ripley only needs about 20 levels now, and we have a primate that is 7 levels away, we're in a decent spot. Oh, ground out into a double play. Good job, Neto. Great job. Great job. Exactly what we needed. Ugh. Woo. Search Samsung TV Plus with a Pokemon channel. Is that a thing? Is that a thing on? There might be a Pluto TV Pokemon channel. I don't know. I know there's a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. I will look at things during the week to try and figure out like what we can go to after Red gets absolutely just destroyed by us, because we're gonna destroy him. It's not even gonna be a fight. He's gonna send out his Pikachu. Scarlet's gonna earthquake that little shit into oblivion, and yeah, we win. That's just how it's gonna go. Here, there's a Pokemon channel on Pluto TV. I thought there was, I just wasn't sure. I don't watch a lot of Pluto TV. I watched it once because the Lighthouse was on it for free. And I watched The Lighthouse because that movie is great. It is one of the best movies ever. It's weird. I will preface it that way, but it is great. It is weird in a great way. And this is coming from me, so you know that means you probably would watch it and go, what the fuck? And it's great. So good. It's shot in 4:3. It's black and white. And now you all are just being like, this movie sounds awful. Got Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. Now you're like, I definitely don't want to watch it. I gotta see if I need to get excited or not. Okay. Never mind. Nothing to get excited about yet. Nothing to get excited about yet. Calm down, man. That's pretty good allergy-wise today, and now, late at night, is when it wants to hit me. I need to go get my fucking humidifier. I know that I'm gonna have to use that tonight at least. At least I know I'm gonna need it. How close are you to your next level? Okay, you're right there. If we're talking Indigo League, probably not. Hell, the first 2 badges he didn't even fight really. He was just like, hey, you know, you should give me the badge. I did a thing. That was essentially all I did for the first 2 badges. don't think he... And really, even with Sabrina, once he got Haunter, didn't really have to do anything. Haunter made Sabrina laugh and got on her good side. Which proves, guys, if you want the goth baddies, just make them laugh. Haunter taught us the science. We just never listened.
There's a light in the ice and I can't see through. I've been numb in my blood so I don't feel blue. So I don't feel blue.
There we go. And again. Dear Lord, that was a quick 7th inning. Guys, I need to check the Seattle game. Seattle got a run. I don't know how, but they got a run. Fuck. Yes! Oh, Rowdy Tellez homer. That's 4. Okay. We need to use our powers to make sure either Gunnar Henderson, Ketel Marte homer, if not both of them. So your boy can make decent money. I do think that automatically means I'm probably making profit. I do think that means I'm making profit. Even no matter what. I think I made profit tonight. Fuck yes. I spent a lot of the money I put in. Think I'll make a profit. I will take a Gunnar Henderson homer all day long, along with a Ketel Marte homer. Oh man, I am very happy. I need to see if they're telling me what my cash out is. I need to know if FanDuel's just gonna be like, hey, you want to take this cash out, please? That's like my favorite thing with FanDuel is right when they know you're gonna do something, you're gonna make some money, they're like, hey, you wanna take this cash out? Don't it look like they're taking game 4? Well, sadly, they're not doing it. Like, nobody's doing enough in that game to get me what I need. Damn it, man. So close. That's closer than I thought it was going to get in the long run, but... 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 8 parlays. 8 of the 27 parlays. Hit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just imagine. If I get another one, it means 10 of the 27 hit. I think that's how it maths. Nope. Oh, God. I think I almost coughed up a lung that time.
I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls in
I will say, if Mike Trout were to homer, I would make some more money back. So I'm down for a Mike Trout homer, a Cal Raleigh homer. Like, there's some more homers I could use. So Jaron, here's what I want. I want Mike Trout to homer, winds up tying the game. Gunnar Henderson comes up, he can homer to win it. How's that? Can we live on that? I think we can live on that, Jaron. Nah, Mike Trout gets a homer. That way I make a bit more money back. I'm good. Here we go. Come on, Trouty. Homer. Just to make me $4.
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone. I'm not
Here's your last chance, because there's no way we're taking this to extras. No fucking way in hell.
That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect.
Bro, what are these strikes they're calling? The first one especially. Second one a little more understandable. That first strike, how the fuck did you call that a strike?
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that
We're
bourbon.
like, bruh.
End up alone, I'm not certain. The girls
He's at Mike's fucking head.
every night. Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. How'd I end up alone? I'm not certain. Girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you're Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Dear Lord. San Fran is just running a train right now on the Dodgers. And he struck out. Man. I mean, at least one of those first two pitches was awful. It should have been a 3-1 count, but whatever. Seven for Primate. I will say the next mon to get the EXP share is definitely going to be our tank. That's a definite. Yep. To the eighth, or to the bottom of the eighth we go. Alright. I know it's not a homer, but I gotta know who's up. Williamson got that. Alright. So Rodriguez is up. Rodriguez gets on base and Cal Raleigh homers, then I'm quite happy because I make more money back. No, Cal Raleigh's up. Okay. Fuck the Angels game right now. I need to know if Cal Raleigh homers. I see if Cal Raleigh homers here. Jaren, tell me if I can't, check into the game in time. Tell me if Gunnar Henderson homers. Well, that rally didn't do anything. Man. It's been nearly all homers in the Seattle game. That's crazy. Well, let's see. Well, I made it in time. Yeah. Adley, held up by Gunner. Adley, I don't care what the fuck you do. Gunner's just got a homer. Alright, I'll say this much. I don't think I'm gonna get Primate all the way to 81 before we call it quits to the stream, but we're close. Let's give it at least 79, 80, somewhere in that range. Damn, Yamamoto didn't even make it 5 innings. Bruh, do we start calling Yamamoto a bust? Was it... Which one was it that, like, for the first, like, 3 games of the season for them, they didn't make it past the 4th inning? Was it Roki that was having the issues? Which one of them was having the issues? It was either Yamamoto or Roki, and I don't remember. One of them was having issues early on in the year. It was, like, real early on, too. Fly out by Adley. Okay, Gunner. Gunner Henderson. For the love of God. Homer. 90% of your zone is a hot streak. Is a hot spot. So come on. Okay, that's a... Oh, he fouled it off. I was about to say, that's a bad strike if you're calling that a strike. It's the worst of the two in comparison. He's giving up about 4.7 ERA, Yamamoto 2.2. Okay, so yeah, it was probably Roki early on that was real rough. Gunner, you're not doing well here. You're fouling off some pitches you shouldn't even be thinking about. Oh, well. See, Yamamoto's been struggling recently. God damn it, Gunner. Struck out swinging. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I'll take 4. I'll take 4. I should definitely make a profit. I should definitely be making a profit today. It might not be much, but I should be making a profit today. Whew. Swift. No, I'm good. And get him up one more level, and then I think we're gonna call it. There we go. Alright. We are going to call it here. I'm going to grind up off stream. And we will take on Red next week. That's a guarantee. We'll beat him up. And then we will decide what we're doing. Who knows what we're doing. If it's movie night. If it's starting the next Nuzlocke. Who knows? But we're definitely going to beat Red. That's guaranteed. Recently started watching custom 2K Universe mode with Cause. Getting the anime for one of their wrestlers. I'm not shocked at that, man. I'm not shocked. Not shocked at all. And that brings us to the end of this one. You know, we'll let that take us out. I think that's fitting to take us out. Schedule for next week gonna be the same. No changes. Shouldn't need to make any changes. I'm busy Wednesday, so you guys don't have to worry about me missing a stream, which is great. But with that, appreciate you guys being here. Jaren, Dusk, appreciate you guys. If you're watching out of effect, just chilling in the chat, either on YouTube or Twitch. Appreciate you too. And with that, I will see you guys next time.